Must be nice to stay at home and do nothing all day. Wow, you work? I would work too, but I just love my children so much. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about stay-at-home mom versus working mom. So first I'm going to go into what I think a stay-at-home mom means to me, and that would be a parent, a mother, or a parent that stays at home with a child and does not work outside the house. Okay, so if you have no children or you have children that go to school all day, I would consider that a housewife. So that's just my opinion. We'll start with that. So I've been both. I've been a stay-at-home mom and I've been a working mom. And so I hear from both sides. I get both sides. But I'm going to just talk about it right now. With a stay-at-home mom, people think that they're doing nothing all day, that they're sitting around eating bonbons and just living the life because they don't work outside the home with a set schedule. But as a stay-at-home mom, I had to have a schedule. I had children that did go to school and I had children that did not go to school. They were babies. So we had to get up at the same time, just like, you know, anybody going to work. You have to get up and you have to get the house ready. You have to get the children ready. You have to get them breakfast and get them out the door and on to school. And as a stay-at-home mom, the expectation is that you do everything. And you have to do everything because, hey, you're at home. You have nothing else to do. But the reality is that I had lots of things to do. I had to keep the house together. I had to do all the things with the little children. And when there's children at home, it makes it very hard to keep a house clean. And again, since I stayed at home, when hubby comes home, he's not expecting to have to do anything. So while he got off at a set time every day, my time was 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I never got off. It was constant. So the thought that you're doing nothing all day isn't reality. The reality is that if someone gets sick in the middle of the night, he's going to roll over and continue to sleep, and I have to get up and handle it. Not every night I got a good night's sleep. Whereas I can't say the same for him. And he got up and went to work. That's from that perspective. So on the other hand, you know, you got a working mother and she's busy at work and then she comes home and she has all the things to do in the evening. Again, depending on the household, the mom feels guilty that she's been gone all day anyway. And then she has to come home and just try to compromise. The mom has been gone all day, so then she comes home and she's trying to compensate for the guilt that she feels. So she's doing every single thing that she can think of to help with the child, to make sure that the child is not being deprived of anything. So stay-at-home mom, working mom, it's real. The guilt's real either way, because even as a stay-at-home mom, you're like, well, is this what I want my children to see? Do I want them to see me being outside in the workforce and being successful? Whichever role you choose it and accept it and love it and own it, because that's the role that you wanted to have. If you want to be a stay-at-home mom, own the stay-at-home mom role and be proud of it. Don't worry about what someone else thinks about your life and the choices that you're making. If they're good choices for your family, they're good choices for your family. And that's all it is to it. And as far as for the working mom, if you choose to work outside the house, work outside the house. There's nothing wrong with working. If that's what you choose to do, that's what I chose to do, and I'm happy working. I like going into work. I like being around my coworkers, and I like to come home and be with my children. That's what my weekends are for. They're for my family. So I feel like regardless, whatever role you choose it and be proud of it. And quit complaining about the other side, because that's not the side you chose. Don't turn your nose up to someone who stays at home, and don't turn your nose up to someone who's working. That's what was right for their family. That's what was right for their family. And just because it wasn't right for yours doesn't mean that it's a wrong choice. So let's just uplift one another. We're all moms. We're all parents. We're all trying to do the same thing, which is protect our children and raise them up so that they're productive little citizens and grow up to be adults that we can be proud of. That's what our main focus is. And each parent knows their child and what that child needs. Then you take on the responsibility of providing your child with whatever it is that they need. And be proud of whatever choice that you're making, and don't guilt yourself and make yourself feel bad. It's not necessary. It's just not necessary. So that's all I had to say today. Stay-at-home mom versus working mom. For me, I felt like staying at home was way harder than working, but that was because I had a desire to be outside the home. Someone who does not have a desire to be outside the home, they might feel differently about it. So my opinion, it's hard to be stay-at-home mom. The expectation is very high for you to do it all, and to do it all perfectly. So anyway, there it is. That's my take on it.
Like and
and
subscribe.
That's right. Like and subscribe. And if you liked her little antics, she probably didn't think I saw her, but I did. But please like, subscribe, and hit that notification button so that you can get more insight on my life, my thoughts on parenting, family, children, and life in general. All right. Thanks for watching. Bye.